I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh my god.
I've had too much coffee today, but anyway, hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my silly little channel if you're following along. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram or anything, but if you do follow me on Instagram, you might know about the fact that I'm moving. My life is in chaos. My life is literally like, for the past 2 months, it's been that meme of the dog sitting in a room full of fire, and it's like, it's fine, it's all good. Where do I begin with this life update? Let me think. Oh my god. My plan is to call this video Life Update. I'm a failure. Let me begin by telling you the many things that I have failed at over the past 3 months. So first, I decided to take on this chemistry class for like the second time. This is a really hard chemistry class. It's very like basic chemistry, but for someone like myself, this shit is so freaking hard, I can't even begin to tell you. Because I had dyscalculia, and because my dumb little brain likes to mix numbers around, it often forgets numbers. I can't remember dates, I can't remember like phone numbers very well, I can't do calculations very easily in my head, I can't remember formulas for the life of me. Like everything has to be written down for me, everything. So for me to like take a test is so difficult because there's all this information that I have to have up here that just does not come no matter how much I try to remember it. And if I, let's say, had all these notes in front of me, I would probably be fine, but notes are not allowed on tests. So anyway, I tried so fucking hard, but while I was taking this class, simultaneously, we suddenly had to find another place to live because the place where we're at right now, our tiny little shoebox of a 1-bedroom apartment, basically, it got sold to another management company, and this management company wants to renovate this entire building, so they're basically trying to get everybody to move out. At this point, the only people that are left are like us and our 3 other neighbors over here. That's it. Everybody else is gone. And they, of course, offered people money to move. So that is how my boyfriend and I were able to invest in a condo. Yay! So you might also end up watching my sister's video, Nikki. I'm going to link Nikki's channel down below. And we just went on our final walkthrough of our condo on Wednesday. I brought Nikki along and I brought Simba because, of course, Simba, my firstborn child, has to have like approval of the place where we're gonna live, you know? That's gonna be his first home, so of course he's gonna have to approve it, duh. I have no idea how this cat managed like a ride all the way from like Eagle Rock to Van Nuys, which was about an hour, and back, and he was completely fine. He didn't make a peep. He was totally chill. It was hot, so I kept the AC blasting. He was drooling a little bit, but other than that, he was fine. And then he like totally was like exploring the new place and was very fascinated by where we were. He saw the view and his face was priceless. I'm gonna include all the footage of Simba discovering our new condo for the first time right here, and you guys are gonna just love it. It's so freaking funny. So, hi, I'm back. So today's an exciting day. I got
back on YouTube.
I'm back. I got my cat in the back. Simba, say hi. I got my sissy here.
Hi.
And today's an exciting day because we're gonna be checking out my new house, my new condo. Oh shit! What? Yeah, and I'm bringing you guys along because Simba's coming along for the final inspection to get like, you know, final approval on the place because his opinion obviously matters the most. My sister thinks I'm literally crazy. Yeah. Anyway, all right, let's go. Simba, what do you think? This is hilarious. Tiny cat. Cute cat. Patio. Look. That's your patio, dude. He's immediately like, what's that? That's where your grill is gonna be. Yeah, that's where we're gonna barbecue. Come here. Come here.
Don't let him jump, dude.
Oh, it's good. He's good.
That makes me so fucking nervous.
I got him. He's smart. He's so smart. You like your view? He likes the view. What's that monkey? You excited? Oh. No. Vicky, look. Okay, no, you can't climb over there. He started going up the side to the roof.
Oh my god.
He's like in disbelief. Yeah, come on.
This is all mine, mommy?
Yeah, it's all yours? Simba's gonna have stairs. Look at his tail, he's so excited. Come on.
Is this like the master bedroom?
No, this is the smaller one. It's humongous.
And it's connected to the bathroom?
Wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh my god, dude!
This all came with it.
That was amazing!
So this is gonna be the cat's bathroom. It's gonna be where their little box
Oh
goes.
my god, that is so cute!
I actually need to measure.
Oh my god! Literally walk-in!
Yeah.
That is crazy!
I can literally have all my clothes like
Oh my god!
hung up and displayed perfectly.
Wow.
I see what's down in that closet. Is that your closet? Wow. What else is in here? Look, that's a whole big room too. He's literally like, what the? He's in shock. He's so happy though.
It's so cool.
Simba's in his house. Simba's gonna have a view. He's stoked. He's pretty stoked. He's happy. Tail's wagging. Woo! Anyway, while I was trying to pass this very hard chemistry class, we were also looking for a place to live. This meant going on house hunting like every single week, several times a day. Like, we went to so many open houses, it's not even funny. We would see like 6, 7, 8 open houses a day sometimes, just to like really narrow down the place where we wanted to live, because we needed it to be in a specific area so that it's close to Eric's work, close enough for me to get to school, or maybe a potentially other school. Like, all these factors had to be there, right? And then it had to be like comfortable enough for the cats, blah 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 blah. So first of all, we found one place that we really liked, and we put in an offer, and we lost the offer because somebody outbid us. So that was like a wah 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 wah. And that was super stressful. We cried about it. Well, I was like totally upset. I totally cried about it. I was like, I can't believe we lost that place. And then several weeks down the line, we discovered this condo, and it was amazing. And we immediately went there. We were like, I'm shooken. Like, what the hell? This place is gorgeous. It has an amazing view. It's in a good neighborhood. It's close enough to everything we need and want. And so we were like, get bitch now, get, must get. So luckily we ended up getting this place. Our offer was accepted. Yay! And ever since then, for the past, I'd say 2 months or so, we've been going through the process. And for the past, no, 2 months ago was when we found it. So for the past like month, we've been going through the process of trying to close escrow, which means, you know, when you close escrow, it's like, here you go, here's your keys, here's your house is yours. And that whole thing has been like, I can't even begin to say how stressed I've been, and blah, blah, blah. Basically, things would have been fine had we not been dealing with a particularly very difficult woman, whose name I'm not going to mention in this video. But that bitch is going to be getting a phone call from me next week after we move in, and after everything's fine, that bitch is going to be getting a phone call from me, and I'm going to be like, you know what? You were extremely unprofessional. You misspelled my boyfriend's name on the documents. You threatened us. You kept saying that you were going to cancel the whole deal for some strange reason, which wouldn't be in the benefit of your seller, nor you, nor the buyer. I don't understand why she kept trying to do these things, but she was psychotic. This woman is going to be dealing with me next week. While all this was going on, while we were like stressing out and trying to find a place to live and scrambling to like get the right paperwork done, the right things signed, the right, you know, people contacted, I was trying to pass my class, and there was literally like never time to study. I literally did not have time to study for several weeks at a time for exams that were like coming and coming, and I just kept getting low and low grades because every time I would get to the point where I could study, like we would get to a weekend and we'd be like, okay, I have some time to study, something would happen and we would be like running around, freaking out, trying to frantically get something done. It's like there were constantly roadblocks. At some point, we did not imagine that we would be closing escrow by the end of the month, so we frantically decided to book an Airbnb for about a week, from Friday the 22nd to the end of the month till the 30th of June. I realized later this week that we would be closing on time. In fact, we would be closing early. So I had to scramble and figure out what to do about the Airbnb because we no longer need the Airbnb. And I paid like $1,200 for that stay and now we no longer need it. Cut to me being that dog in a room full of fire again, you know what I mean? So basically I got super lucky because the lady that I booked the Airbnb from is the kindest human being on the planet. I explained to her what was going on. I said, look, me and my boyfriend, we're going to be first-time home buyers. We're trying to save as much money as possible and we didn't think that we would close escrow on time, but we are going to, and therefore we're not going to need that extra week to stay with you guys like I thought we would. So could we maybe shorten the stay a little bit and maybe like do 3 days instead, and like we could just chill at your Airbnb while we're like purchasing a fridge and a washer and dryer and a couch and all that stuff. And she was like, you know what, it would be really hard for me to like make that adjustment, so instead let me try to just cancel the entire thing. And I was like, cool, great, thank you, please. And I had no idea if she would succeed or not because Airbnb has very like strict rules about cancellation policies and stuff like that. And we already like way surpassed our cancellation policy apparently. I thought it was a lot later, but I majorly fucked up on reading the rules because I was supremely stressed. I was so stressed out. My like anxiety brain was just like, so I was like, holy shit, are we even gonna get a refund? And she wrote me back and she said that she had Airbnb complete the cancellation and we were gonna get a refund. And I checked my email and yeah, Airbnb emailed me back saying they are refunding us the $1,200, and I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. I immediately went online and I was like, I'm ordering that bitch flowers. Like, oh my gosh, she deserves a big bouquet of flowers. And I ordered some chocolates for her because she deserves it. What an amazing human being. Like, thank you so much. Listen guys, if you're booking an Airbnb in the Los Angeles area, especially in like the North Hollywood area, I'm gonna like screenshot her profile right here. Please rent from Erica. She's fucking amazing. She if you have pets, she lets you bring your pets. You can bring your cats, you can bring your dogs, you can bring whatever. I literally was like, can I bring my 4 cats? And she's like, yeah, no problem, bring them along. I was like, what the hell? Like, this woman is amazing. Her Airbnb is beautiful. It's a duplex, so they're like upstairs and they're renting the downstairs, and you have access to your own kitchen, washer, dryer, patio, bedroom, shower, you know, everything. Like, it's a beautiful location. So if you guys are looking at Airbnbs in the LA area and you want to know like a really good host, I got a really great host for you. Her name is Erica. Go ahead and use her. I told her that I would be telling everybody I know about her because she's a wonderful Airbnb hostess, and trust me, I've encountered some really bad ones. So when I find a really good person who's so genuinely amazing that they let me refund the $1,200 that they could have just like kept for themselves, you know, like fucking appreciate that so much. Oh my god, thank you. So I didn't end up passing the math class. I just never had enough time to study. I didn't have enough time to complete a lot of the assignments, and I didn't do that great on the final. I knew it wasn't a good, like it was not good. I came home and I was like upset immediately, and then that same night I found out that it went from like a low C to a D. I basically at 70% I would have passed, and I ended up getting 68.94%. You know, sometimes the universe is trying to tell you something, and I think the universe is trying to tell me that, bitch, you need to take a break from school because that was horrible. I basically cried for like 2 days after that, and yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go back to school for a little while. I'm just gonna move, focus on all this shit, and then I'm gonna focus on working because I just need to earn some money and like just chill for a little while. Just work, come home and relax, like no school for a little while. Oh my god, yeah, I need to take a break. But another crazy thing that happened was I started recording a vlog about this like several weeks ago, but I never posted it because it didn't turn out well. So several weeks ago, I found a baby possum right outside the laundry. I was doing laundry late in the evening, and this baby possum just like started crawling up towards me out of nowhere. And I didn't know what to do with him, but he looked like he wasn't okay, so I picked him up and took him home here. And I took care of him for a couple days, and I thought that he might get better. He seemed like he might be getting better, but he didn't, and he passed away. And it was really, really sad. I cried about it for a week. Like, I was really upset about it, and it was just like, you know, a lot of people are like, it's just a possum, but to me, it's a little creature that needed my help. And in retrospect, I realized that he was pretty small, and he must have been traveling with his mom up on the rooftop of our building, and he probably fell from her back and landed on the ground, and he had internal injuries, and that's why he didn't make it, because he didn't seem okay. Like, when he was eating, he would eat and then kind of like flop over for a little while. Like, he didn't seem like he was doing too well. But regardless, I did try to take care of him for 2.5 days or so, and he died in my arms, and it was really fucking sad. It was really upsetting. I bawled my eyes out. I was like hysterical. And then I buried him outside by the tree, and it was just really fucking heartbreaking. But I did capture some really, really cute footage of him when he was here, and he was an adorable little baby possum. I named him Clint, and for the 2 or so days that he was here, Clint was my little baby possum, and I tried to take care of him. And I'm gonna include the footage here of me taking care of Clint. I'm getting emotional just thinking about him. He was so little, and I tried so hard to save him, and it just was not gonna happen, because even if I had taken him to like a rescue organization, it's not like they would have been able to do surgery, you know, and they're not gonna do surgery on a baby possum. They just don't do that. So I just tell myself that I gave him a comfortable place to die, and he was like in comfort and warm. And that was really, really heartbreaking for me, because you guys can tell how much I love animals, and I would take in like any animal. Like, I don't care what it is. Like, if it's a little stray that eats me, like, I tend to take in animals like right away. And so I tried, but I failed, because this poor little guy, he was just injured on the inside, I think, and he just didn't make it. But here's some footage of little baby Clint when he was here.
You need water? Yeah. You eating your banana? Your strawberries? Hi. I know, I'm so scary. I'm sorry.
Oh, that was emotional. Oh god. Shit. Fuck. That baby possum's gonna stay with me forever. But I gave him a little good burial spot right outside by this beautiful tree where I found him. And you know, I have the footage and some photos of him to look back on, and that's the only thing that gives me comfort. He was so cute. My poor little baby Clint. So that happened. So yeah, I felt really terrible about that. To top everything off, you know, while I was going through trying to find a place to live and the class and everything, my best friend's mom ended up in the hospital having to have like a really emergency surgery, and it was really serious there for a while, and I was like trying to go to the hospital pretty much every day or as much as I freaking could. And she was in there for like 2 weeks, so it was like constant like bouncing between like school here and the hospital, because, you know, she's like a mom to me. She's basically like my mom. Like when we closed escrow today, guess who was the first person that I called? I called her. So, yeah, basically, it's been a crazy time for me. And I apologize for not posting anything entertaining on my channel for a while, but entertaining stuff is coming because we're going to be living in a really beautiful, spacious condo. There's going to be so much room and so many possibilities of stuff that we can film. I'm going to film the cats' reactions of when they arrive to the condo for the first time. I'm going to get the reactions of like them discovering the place and you know, freaking the fuck out, because I'm pretty sure they're going to freak out. I want to try to record the ride to the condo too, because they're probably going to be like, what is happening? And yeah, let me show you around our little apartment, because you guys haven't really seen the craziness that's going on over here. Simba's over here just chilling on the table. Simba, by the way, has moved with me like 7 times, so he's used to this. This is no big deal for Simba. The rest of them are kind of like, what is happening? There's boxes literally everywhere. This isn't even that bad. I feel super claustrophobic in the bedroom right now, and I don't like staying here because it's literally like box city in here. I built that giant box tower back there, by the way, all by myself, and I was like screaming, I am the Hulk, rah, because those were really heavy boxes, those right there. But I built all that shit up to the ceiling pretty much. And it's all this, not much remains really. Those are all my clothes and pretty much garbage bags and like ready to go. Just gotta get all that shit. Gotta get all that shit in the closet. Gotta empty out like our nightstands and stuff. That's empty. I gotta pack away my altar, my pagan stuff. And yeah, basically almost everything else. Hi Jakers! Jakers is over here taking a little nap. I wonder what the cats are gonna think of tomorrow, because tomorrow's when we officially move. So anyway guys, thank you for tuning in to this crazy life update. Hi, I'm Kitty and I'm a failure. But that's okay because we got one thing done. We bought a condo and it's our own place and it's our home, and we're gonna be able to, you know, pretty much do whatever we want in there with our 4 little babies, and it's gonna be great. So until next time guys, I'll be back with a more fun video, I hope, of the cats running around our huge new condo. Bye. The cat's out now that the movers are done. What's going on? Oh, is all your shit gone?
Okay.
So I have all 4 cats in the back. You guys ready to go to our new house? Yeah, you're fucking ready? Let's go.